Hello. So, you're going to make a self-tape. Let's talk about the technical side first. The background, this is not optimal, but basically minimal, nothing distracting. Okay, don't have anything distracting like cars driving around or flashing lights or something like that. Just kind of basic plain background. The framing around this, maybe a little bit closer, is also okay. You can use your phone. Your phone is perfect. I'm using a GoPro in this case, but a phone is fine. We don't need 4K. 1080 is fine because if you give 4K, we're just going to compress it down anyway to make it faster for the director or whoever is going to see it to download to their computer. And the sound, make sure that you're not sitting underneath an aircon if you're inside or somewhere noisy or in a bathroom because of a lot of reverberations. It sounds like you're in a church or something. So common sense, clean background, quiet environment. That's what you're looking for to start with. The best case scenario is you have a reader. Some people these days have been using AI as a reader, and it's not as good because the timing is usually off because you're waiting. You can see them waiting for the AI to kick in, or it comes in too soon. So if you can get a reader, get a reader, and put the reader just off camera. They can also be controlling the camera. So if their head was like here, so now I'm looking at the reader's eyes, something like this. So we can see your eyes clearly. It's very important. We can see your face clearly, good light, and just off camera somewhere. Of course, if there's more people in the scene, you can place them around where they should be, but we don't really want this or this, This kind of range is okay, but in general, around here. It's best if you can remember the lines, if you can study them and practice them, go over them in your head. If you've got time, use the time. If they say you've got a week, use 6 of those days to remember your lines. Go over them, repeat it 100 times if you can, so that you're not thinking about what you have to say. It just flows out, just like it's not a memory. It just comes out naturally. It's okay to have the sides with you, but just keep them as a reference. Don't read directly from them all the time. Otherwise, we're not going to see your eyes if you're like reading down like this all the time. So memorize as much as possible. Have your sides here, and it's just as a reference, right? Maybe if there's a piece you're struggling on, highlight it in yellow or something, and then when it comes to that part, you can just like glance down, and then continue with the scene. And if you get lost again, just glance down, and then continue. Unless otherwise asked, we would always want to have the video in horizontal mode. There's not, for movies, for cinema, for Netflix, the TV doesn't sit on its side, right? Unless it's a vertical drama and they specifically ask you for in vertical, then usually it's recommended to film in horizontal mode. Right now I'm sitting down and doing this. If the scene means you have to be standing or moving around, then obviously you would need someone else to operate the camera. But again, unless it's important to see the full body, if you're doing a kick or a kung fu move or something, then yeah, go further away, do the action scene if that's important to the scene, and then come back in, because what is important is the eyes and your expression, your feeling, and the moment in the scene. Regarding wardrobe, I mean, if you're playing a 17th century pirate, you don't have to go out and rent a pirate costume. I wouldn't wear a shirt and tie and a suit for that audition, then an old t-shirt or something. That's not what the director's looking for. He's looking for the acting, for the character, and a costume department will take care of. If a prop is essential for the scene, then by all means use it if you have the prop necessary. But otherwise, it's acting. If you have to drink from a glass and you don't have a glass for some reason, then you can just drink from the glass. So try and find the best take that you've done and send us that. You don't have to send us like 12 clips, which are all very, very similar, and then we've got to sit through and sort and try and find out which is the best one. You send us what you think is the best one. If there's a very distinct difference in the takes, like a very subdued version or a very angry version, yeah, let's see those, but then label it as subdued version, or label it as angry version, or label it as happy version, so we know what we're looking for, and so we know what that you were trying to do in that scene. And when you send it to us, please put everything into one folder. And for Google Drive is very popular, a lot of people are using that, or you can use WeSend it or something, but put everything into one folder and send us the link for that one folder. Because sometimes in the past people have sent us like 20 photos and 5 videos, like one link, one link, one link. So we have to go and open that in Google Drive, download that one link, go to the next one, and it just takes a long time. And it's very easy. You can just put it into one folder, send a link, and then we're very happy. Unless you're actually physically interacting with another character in the scene, we don't want to see them. So if you're just talking, if it's just dialogue, they're off here somewhere, that's good enough. If it's like a physical thing, like they're strangling you, or you're kissing them or doing something, yeah, by all means. But again, the focus should be, if you were going to strangle somebody, then we see the back of their head, right? It's your face, it's your emotion, it's you we want to capture. We don't need the whole scene with all the characters. And just enjoy, have fun. If the scene requires your character to be interacting with a cat, if you have a cat, use the cat. If you don't have a cat, then you can use a stuffed toy. If you don't have a stuffed toy, then stick some roll of socks together and make your own cat, if it's really necessary for the scene. But if you don't have a cat, then get one.